Hey everyone. One of the great things about yoga is that it can be done anywhere and by anyone. So for anybody who has some restrictions, we're going to do some yoga practice in the chair today. We're going to do some of it in the chair and some of it using the chair from standing. So let's make sure we're sitting forward on our chairs. We don't want to touch the back of the chair. Keep your spine erect. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Loosen up your shoulders. Let's take a deep inhale, fill the stomach, sitting a little taller, and a slow, slow exhalation. Once again, inhale, fill the stomach with air, and on your exhale, drop your chin to the chest, let your head rock side to side a little bit. You might want to pause on each side, stretching the side of the neck. As you feel ready, interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. We're going to round everything off. Try to take your shoulder blades wide apart and breathe to the upper back. Then lift up, elbows wide apart, look up, breathe to the upper chest, just cradling your head in your hands. Once again, round everything off. Send the breath between the scapula, the shoulder blades. And lift up, look up. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Find a gentle back bend. Lift your arms on an inhalation and lower the arms, exhale. Let's touch our hands together and press the wrists. Lift the arms up, inhaling, and around, exhaling. Once again, inhale, lift. Interlock your thumbs together. Spread the fingers wide apart. Try to send your arms slightly backwards and drift out to your right side. Go to your right, stretch out the side body. Come up on a deep inhalation and take your left hand behind you for a spinal twist. You can hold on to the chair and lengthen the spine before exhaling. Exhale into that twist. Inhale back up, hook your thumbs together, spread the fingers wide, and we'll come out to the left side this time. Try to breathe to the right rib cage, stretching the flank muscles. Inhale deeply to rise up, and exhale the right hand behind you. Hold on to the chair anywhere you choose. You can find the edge of the chair or the back of the chair. The inhales help you grow taller. And the exhales help you to twist. Inhale the arms up once again. Touch your fingertips together. Make sure you're not shrugging. We want to keep our shoulders relaxed. And try to bend your elbows. Once again, inhale the arms up. This time just bend the right elbow, stretching the tricep muscles, the largest muscle of the arm. Point your long finger down by your spine and see if you can hold on to the elbow. Come out to your left side a little bit, a deeper stretch. Inhale up and circle your right arm a few times, keeping the range of motion. And then we'll inhale the arms up again. Deep breath in, bend the left elbow. Hook it into place. You might need to take your chin forward and make sure everything is comfortable before moving on. Once you feel a little stretch, come out to your right side. Send the breath where you feel the tight spots. Come back up and circle the left arm around. At least 3 passes. Take your time. And again, lift both arms up, look up, find a gentle back bend, and relax. Shake out any tightness in the shoulders. And now we're going to take our arms out. Turn the palms out. We'll try to stretch the large pectoral muscles. If you have the flexibility, hold on to your chair with your palms turning out to the side. If that's not possible, you can keep your palms facing each other. So either way is fine. Once you're holding on to the edge of your chair, try to look up and send the chest forward. We're trying to breathe to the upper chest, moving the shoulder blades towards the spine, and stretch the pectorals, which get so tight. As you feel ready, lift your arms up on an inhale and release, exhale. See if you can cross. Left elbow in front, right arm under. You can hook and maybe even bind. If possible, the right arm comes under and you can hold on to your wrist or thumb. Stretching the back of your body, lift the fingers a little bit. Again, send breath to the upper back, loosen your neck. Take a deep inhale and drop it on the exhale, relax. Good. When you're ready, let's take the right elbow in, take your left arm all the way under, bind once again at the thumb, wrist, or just do it this way if you prefer. When ready, tuck the chin a bit, and just imagine your fingers lifting towards the ceiling. One more deep inhalation, and relax. Great. Moving on to our hips, let's take our right leg out to the side, sit a little taller, open up the right hip at the hip socket, and then we're going to take our right ankle up and over the thigh bone, flexing the right ankle. Especially if you have knee issues, make sure you're holding on underneath the right knee. You don't want to let that knee joint get too loose. Keeping a nice straight spine, hinge forward little by little. We're trying to bring our chest over the shin bone as much as possible. And feel a nice stretch in your right hip. Try not to let the right knee rise up. Just keep it in place and move forward. And after that deep, deep hip stretch, we'll come up again with a flat back. Raise the right leg up into the air and see if you can stretch the hamstrings now. Bending the elbows a little bit. Point your toes. Feeling the stretch underside of the thigh at the hamstrings, the long muscles that get real tight as we run. And release down. Let's take the left leg out to the side. Sit a little taller. And help your left ankle up and across. Again, use your left hand as a cushion and come forward gradually. Breathe into that deep stretch of the hip. We're stretching some of the deeper muscles underneath the gluteals. Come back up, and let's lengthen the left leg. Hold on anywhere you can at the ankle or foot, and try to lift a little bit. You don't want to be pushing into your tailbone. You should feel your left sitting bone on the chair. And release. Good. As you feel ready, let's take our back to the chair, bringing your shoulder blades back, and try to lift your knees up. We're going to feel this posture and then go a little deeper later. Try to keep your knees up, your knees together, and bring the arms out, keeping your shoulder blades at the chair, getting your core muscles to work a little. And release down. Once again, we want to feel the shoulder blades go back, but we don't want to feel our whole back do this. We don't want to round our back too much. So our shoulder blades are at the chair. Hug yourself in, and see if you can lift the legs halfway. Even a little bit is good. Breathe into this core strengthener. If you're feeling strong, lift the legs up higher. And release. Great. So shake out the shoulders, find your breath again. And we'll try one more round, a little more challenging this time. Let's bring our shoulder blades to the chair. Help your legs up, and see if you can pedal, push the heels forward. Hold on to that chair underneath and keep moving the heels out. Even if you don't straighten the legs fully, it's okay. If you need to stop now, you can pause. Otherwise, let's take a moment and lift the legs. Maybe you can even flutter your ankles, one at a time, over the other. You can always break this up into sections. When you're ready, pause again and maybe lift the arms up and relax. Good. Take a moment, slow down the heart rate. We'll take our legs a little wider apart, round off, open the hips to the side. You can turn the heels in to face each other slightly. Don't come down too far. You don't want to round your back too much. Just a little rounding. Relax. And then come up again. Now we're going to turn. Turn so you come into a lunge. So your right sitting bone is on the chair. Your left hip is off the chair. The whole body is turned. Lift your left arm up and find a back bend. Slowly lower, forehead towards the kneecap. And if you can, lift both arms up. Just go to your point of flexibility. You're stretching the deep psoas muscle and the hip flexors on your left side. And we'll release down. So let's turn to the opposite side. Left sitting bone on the chair, right foot all the way back. Try to keep your hips squared. You don't want to have a position that looks like this. You want to make sure your left thigh is facing forward, right hip forward, right arm up. Slowly down. And both arms up. Keep your elbows soft as you go into your back bend. Deep breathing. Keep the breath to the upper chest area if you can. Look forward and release. We'll come back up to a nice tall seat. Take your hands to the knees. Inhale, look up, arch inwardly, and exhale, round off. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round, and lift tall. Sit nice and tall between those two actions. Feel the upright position, and notice what you've created with all that movement. Try to keep very aware of your posture after your yoga practice. All right, I hope you got something out of that, and you can always leave comments and questions. I will answer. We're going to do our next chair yoga practice from standing. Thanks.